Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi. There is no option except Peter Obi. Option A, Peter Obi. Option B, Peter Obi. Option Z, Peter Obi. Why am I shouting Peter Obi? It is Jehovah God that has called me to be a crusader of Peter Obi. And we have done well. When God called me into this, me and some group, we sat down, we supported, we donated. We supported, we donated, like mine for Peter Obi, but Peter Obi, the form for 40 million PDP. We're still contributing. If Peter Obi win this primary, you know me now, all the money I have in the whole world, I will spend it on him so that he becomes the president of Nigeria. What do I want in all of this? I don't know Peter Obi. I have only met him once when I was coming from Abuja and we sat in the plane. Once, some 5 years ago. I don't talk to him. I don't know where he is. I've never, like I said, sit down and chat and talk about politics with him. It's not my, what is in my head is the future of our children. To turn Nigeria around. Nigeria must not continue to be a zoo, failed states, shit old country. I'm going to write an open letter to all PDP presidential delegates that is going to vote. I'm going to write an open letter. It's going to be in the Punch and this day of tomorrow. So let everybody buy a seat. But what I'm writing, I've already shared with all the pressmen and bloggers, and I want them to circulate it. Now, in what I wrote, for me, there's only one thing there that is important. If this delegate collect bribe and vote any other person than Peter Obi, we are all going to die. So it's a big warning. That is period. Don't say I don't tell you. Jehovah God will end Nigeria. Death, I mean, can be of various dimensions. The death, I mean, can even be the coup from the army. The death, I mean, can be a slice. You know, somebody bring a knife that will cut Nigeria. Let them try and collect bribe and not vote Peter Obi. Collect their money. Collect their $10,000. Collect their $5,000. But we have seen people now. Have you not seen people lately? Son of Nnamdi Sambo. He bribed them. What did they do? 2 million. And what did they do to him?
They failed him. They disappointed him.
Now those guys says, no, this is our country. This is our children. We will not agree to this rubbish. There was another one. There was another one. Where was this one now? He bribed. They announced the results. He fainted.
Yes.
In fact, if I am Jehovah, you know what I would do? I'll kill him there. He needs to die. He bribed. Those people say, we will collect your money. We will chop it. We will not vote for you. That is what I want them to do against all these money bags that is about to come. So tomorrow, that will be in the paper. A vote for Peter Obi is a vote for conscience. Even all the candidates who are competing against Peter Obi, if their conscience pick them, they themselves will also vote for Peter Obi.
Yes.
They have no choice. We can no longer hold our peace anymore. Delegates, give us Peter Obi. That is all we want. If not, there'll be trouble. I am challenging these 774 PDP delegates into voting Peter Obi. The future of Nigeria is in their hand. Otherwise, we will all die. Period. Why? Why Peter Obi? Why Peter Obi? They should go and read this, my open letter. They should read it 1 million times. PDP delegates should do the party well and Nigeria and the future secure by giving Peter Obi the presidential ticket. Majority of Nigeria want Obi. Have you seen Peter Obi arriving at every place he has visited in the last 1 month? He's been mobbed. Every Nigerian wants Peter Obi. If PTB wants a landslide victory, there is only one winner, Peter Obi. Nigeria now know that there is no difference between PDP and APC. There's no difference. The only difference now with Peter Obi is that he stands out as a man. Look at all the candidates in PDP for this presidential election. What do you see? Looters from the gate of hell. APC, what do you see? All of them, looters from the gate of hell. EFCC have filed for every one of them. Thief, looted all our money, come and use it to buy tickets. Peter Obi, we in like minds for Peter Obi bought him the tickets. We contributed into Fidelity, we use it to buy him the tickets. We know the source. But all this other one, look at this useless, Nigeria is a disaster. He paid a governor 200 million to go and buy him a ticket. And he now claimed that he's not aware of it. EFCC has a statement of account already. Jesus Christ. There is only one option, is Peter Obi. And the surest and the easiest way into government for PDP is to give Peter Obi the tickets. Dollar will reign at the PDP primaries 27, 28, 29, if they don't finish. Now dollar, and let me eat it in the head of everybody. Atiku, BK, and other have mopped up $10,000 to pay to bribe delegates. We know. We have the evidence. That's what Doyin, in fact, that's what Doyin put on his page. Peter Obi has nothing to give. It is only people like us that can support the delegates to get to Abuja. Peter Obi is a trader. He will not share a kobo with anybody. Period. Cash rumor. The money is going all around in Abuja. Bullion has been positioned. Some governors are hiding their own delegates so that they can't come and pollute them. I'm saying to those governors, collect the money, and still go and vote Peter Obi. These guys came to Abuja now, collect the money. Let them still go and vote for Peter Obi. Because you collect money. The money you are collecting is even your money. They stole it from you all over Nigeria. Peter Obi is the most credible, accessible, and accountable candidate, capable candidate to cure all the problems of Nigeria of today. You delegates, you have no choice. If you vote for any other person, like I said, you will die. We will die. Nigeria will be over. It is head on. I join PDP leaders and party faithful to closely and wisely adopt Peter Obi. Is the only person that can take Nigeria to our promised land. Now, my name is Edward Akinlade. I am a Jesus follower, a man calling to 3 a.m. daily prayer. I am a Yoruba man. I am apolitical. I am not a member of any political party. God has not called me into politics. So don't say that I'm a PDP, that's why I'm supporting PDP. No, I'm not interested. All the other candidates in PDP, they are all looters. I am not interested. I don't collect money from people. I have a business I run that I use to support my 3 a.m. daily prayer ministry. We pray 3 a.m. every day until Jesus comes. God set this thing up 2 years ago and told us that we will use it to change Nigeria. When we started it, NSAS came. When we started it, COVID came. When we started it, political leaders were dying. When we started it, kings were dying. When we started it, men of God was dying because they were all fake from the gate of hell. Our prayer at 3 a.m. is shaping Nigeria, and it will do until Jesus comes. Interestingly, Peter Obi is the only presidential aspirant that is not throwing money, but has the highest numbers of followers. Indeed, he has the number to defeat APC, landslide. If APC is thinking of bringing somebody that they will come and rig, the God of heaven will. God has decided he wants the soul of Nigeria 2023. Peter Obi is stingy. That's what you will say. That is what we need at the moment. This rubbish 10 trillion naira annual borrowing that we are doing has basically finished Nigeria. A stingy man will not borrow 10 trillion naira every year. He will be spending all he has. Balanced budgets. The effect of a balanced budget are, for example, stable exchange rates,
Yes.
falling inflation, falling interest rates, encouraging IDI to come. Before I left Lagos, I met some Chinese that wanted to buy one of our land in Adeni Jones. You know what the man says to me? He said, Edward, we cannot spend this money until after your election.
Primary.
But he said, if the right man win, he is ready to bring all the investors of China into Lagos.
Mm.
So if you give the man our usual long-time old politician who are supposed to be dead, what will happen to them? They will take the money and go to China. They will take the money and go to Ghana. They will go to the Republic of Benin. One city that I have been studying for the past 15 years, in fact, I'm building about 60 flats there right now, is the city of Port Novo. Port Novo. Go Port Novo, go and see what is happening there. Look, it's not the reason why I'm here today. I don't want to talk. The record of Peter Obi are there for all to see. As a Fidelity Bank worker, as a trader, a motivational speaker, as a governor, we all saw it. When he left, we know how much he left for Obiano, and Obiano spent all the money rubbishly. One big worries of our people at the moment. Sir, let me tell you the statement they brought. Sir, okay. Let me tell you this fact. It is Igbo that will fail Peter Obi. They will all be at Alaba Market and will not come out to vote. Can you imagine? The same people that we are trying to free, they are the ones who will not come out. They will be in the market on the day of election. Don't worry. It will not happen this time around. We will close down all the markets. We will close down the markets. They will be forced to come out and vote. Remember one election in Lagos. If not for the Jagaban rubbish, what does he call himself now? Oluomo. Igbo will have won that election. Remember the Okota story?
Yes.
Wait and see. Another one says that a prophet is never valued in his own town. So that the Igbos does not value Peter Obi. Well, I will tell you for free. This one will be valued at home and abroad. When he came a few days ago, we that saw him in London know that Peter Obi was hiding from everybody. He doesn't want everybody to know. When we saw his picture in Downing Street, we quickly mobilized. Peter Obi is a man. He will not sleep until Nigeria is over. Until Nigeria is delivered. In the first 90 days of Peter Obi, he hasn't told me, but I'm telling you what he will do. He will engage all agitators all over Nigeria, including Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for a resolution to all agitation. Unlike these useless PDP people, they created the problem. They don't want to engage anybody. Peter Obi will transform all of that. I have the FCC file here from Ribadu on every of them.
Wow.
We know how. You know what they did now. We are not stupid. We know what they did. Peter Obi as a president will not change his dressing. In fact, somebody says that I always dress like Peter Obi. Have you seen Peter Obi wearing agbada before?
Yeah, at all.
Have you seen me wear agbada before? So even before I become a crusader of Peter Obi, I've been dressing like Peter Obi. He won't care about appearance, but government performance. He won't be driving convoy of cars all over Nigeria. The 1,000 cars, he will never do. All presidential jets, Peter Obi will sell them. He will be entering Nigerian, even, yeah. He won't run to Asu Rock to be doing party. Remember what he did in Anambra now?
Yes.
If anybody wants to see him, he will come to their house. Let them pay for it. You don't know where Igbos ended and Yoruba started. Peter Obi is not he doesn't believe in racial discrimination. Remember, I told us while he was in Anambra, all the people that was his ADC is this and that, while all Hausa Yoruba people surrounded him. Unlike this useless APC government, everybody, they're not. If he won't eat, he won't eat until Nigeria is well. Peter Obi, he will not bring price of dollar. If a man is spending all he has, what will happen to dollar rates? People will come and patronize Nigeria. Look at the effect on small businesses. Go to any Nigerian bank today, ask for a loan. They will be lying to you. Their money has already been borrowed to federal government. All Nigerian banks today are sick. They don't have money. All they have is paper from federal government. We have borrowed money to them. People will hate him for making them poor, but in poverty, you will live more comfortable than a billionaire of today. How will he make people poor? Peter Obi may say, I'm not going to increase minimum wage. Let's balance the book of Nigeria first before we add more. But by balancing the book of Nigeria, cost of item in the market will go down. The day Peter Obi is announced as the next president of Nigeria, before he takes over, what do you think will happen to all the Igbo billions all over the world? He won't interfere with fuel subsidy. He's not interested in fuel subsidy. What has it got to do with him? Only that he will make refinery in Nigeria to be like a recharge card. You go and recharge your card, you give a toss. It's not government thing. Refinery will work. All the refinery of Nigeria that is not working is basically cabal. Peter Obi does not believe in cabal. He won't talk about NEPA, but make national supply more affordable, more accessible. Finally, after 3 years of Peter Obi, you will know what is called ethnicity. Boko Haram, Esman, Killer, all of that will go away. But I say to you, the only choice you have is Peter Obi. If not, Somali and Rwanda will be child's play. You see how the people in Rwanda killed themselves, the Hutu and Tutsi, until Paul Kagame came and says that there's no more two different colored races in Rwanda. Look at the place. All the losses of Nigeria in Abuja is now being again to Rwanda ever since, because of one man who was ready to do the right thing by his people. Not this useless that we have there at the moment. Personally, you have no other choice but Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi. Some says that in the APC, there are 4 people. 4. Atiku, Saraki, Wike, and Peter Obi. All the other one, irrelevant. If that is the case, I am saying to you that the only choice you have is Peter Obi. Atiku is a looter. Saraki is a looter. Wike is a looter because they have no business. All they did was collect Nigerian money and they use it to do whatever they're doing today. They have no business. Peter Obi, you know what now? He's a trader. A bank worker. You don't. Finally, all this old man in politics needs to go and rest. We need one, a moderate thinker, as our leader. We don't want to be running Nigeria from London Medical Center. You people, you still want the man that is dying to be the president of Nigeria. I don't understand you people. If Jehovah wake up, he will kill everybody. Me, I will be the first to die if we don't do the right thing. We hate the truth, but we embrace grace. I've always said the reason why Nigeria is where it is today is because we fail to embrace truth. And who are the real people that are causing this? There are two. Fake man of God, fake GO, fake imam. All the GO we have in Nigeria today are fake because they are collecting money from politicians and saying to them, your sins are forgiven. Fake imam, who is saying that the Quran says you should go and kill your fellow men if they don't support Muslim, Prophet Muhammad. I tell you for truth, it is not written in the Quran. They will tell you it's in the Hadith. Edward Akinlade was born a Muslim. I am an Afar, advancing in Holy Prophet Muhammad's school. But I found Jesus. So I know the knowledge of the two. Fake man of God. If I hope the day God allowed me to speak on all this, our GO, that day they will all die. They will all drink and die. And then the last one, the reason why Nigeria is bad leaders. They never listen. The same stealing of Nigerian money yesterday, they want to continue. All the people that are contesting to win election in Nigeria today, why are they there? They just want to go in there and win and steal, looters. God called me 3 weeks ago when somebody arrived from England. He says, hey, Rabbi, please pray for me. Oh, I want to be a House of Rep for one senatorial, one district, district in Osun State. I said, pray for you. God has not called me to pray for any politician in Nigeria. You people, you are all going to hell. You will tell me the reason why you want to be the House of Rep for that your constituency. What is the reason? He wants to go there to grab power, to share money. Peter Obi will restructure Nigeria. The center will be less. We will go back to the 1960, 1962, 63, 64 constitution. You have no choice. Okay, finally, let me read a short CV of Peter Obi to finish it.
Okay.
Finish it, and then we can go into our question.
Yes.
There is no choice. The only choice is Peter Obi. If those guys fail to pick Peter Obi on Friday, Saturday, we will all die. Period. The good thing is that I'm in London at the moment.
Go ahead, good day.
So the result will be announced so that maybe God will save me in London. He won't kill me here. Peter Gregory Obi, a seasoned, determined administrator, consummate businessman and a politician, was born on the 19th of July, 1961. He was governor of his state. I don't want to even mention the time. A simple man with a tiny voice, but his grip is a steel, a dogged fighter, one of the few that got their stolen mandate through the court of law. Obi approached governance with all seriousness. It deserved and achieved results through his Anambra Integrated Development Strategy. MDGs, a multi-proclaimed development strategy to achieve integrated, comprehensive, holistic development. Not like that useless Saraki, who is promising heaven and earth. When he was governor, what did he do? When he was speaker, what did he do? Luther, fake man of God of Kwara. Obi is demystified governance by cutting the cost of governance to the barest minimum, to the high population, but the benefit of majority. He approached governance, helping to realize available resources and development, and still all substantial saving, investment for the future, uncommon attitude to governance of the country. My spirit is saying that when Peter Obi wins, what do I want? I don't want anything. I am not a politician. I don't want them. I don't even want a government position. All I just want to be fix Nigeria for my children. That's all. Ever since he left government in 2014, he has been busy himself with reaching out to school across Nigeria, making various motivational speech, donating to promote education, which he believes in. Remember, Peter Obi said his main agenda is education.
Education. Yes.
Because if we get education right, like I've always said to my children, all I'm giving you is education. Go and use the education to make money for yourself. All the money I have, I don't care how much it is, I'm going to chop it before I die. There will be nothing left. Education, education, education. What did my mother left for me? One small flat in Adelabu that my sister sold and gave me 5 million naira. But my mother spent all she had in 1984 on me, sending me to London for education. It is that money that I use today. It is that education that I use today to be who I am. Education, 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 more education. Mr. Obi is an alumni of University of Nsukka, Lagos Business School, Harvard Business School, London School of Economics, Columbia School, Institute of Management, irrespective of those who are opposed to his presidential aspirants. Say in the open, privately, they know within themselves that Obi stand tall among them all. Presidential aspirant, both in the party and everywhere else, who can stand among them all? You see that he should go and rest. He's an old man. Saraki, Luther. Wike, Luther. Amechi, Luther. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to say it, your problem, not my problem. Nigeria need Peter Obi at this time. Obi needs Nigeria too to unleash his experience and expertise and contract both local and international. On the Nigerian president of Southeast extraction, I stand come 2023. You see all those two parties, they don't even know where to zone to. This is not a matter of zoning. If Peter Obi is from Maiduguri, I will support him. Why will a Yoruba man reject all his Yoruba people? Who is in the Yoruba nation that can give us good governance at the moment? Oh yeah, let's start. Tinubu is sick. He needs to go to London, go and rest. VP is a traitor from the gates of hell, not a man of God, fake man of God. If Tunde Bakare gets the party nomination at this weekend, I will relocate to the north of the Congo River with Baba Obasanjo. I will leave Nigeria forever. Fake man of God, deceiver, spend 100 million when his church member does not even have 1,000 naira to eat. Useless man from Satan. Every one of them, all. But they were talking about bringing Jonathan, these APC people.
Yes.
Oh yes. This is what's called a cabal game. Ebele, please come and do your 4 years now. But when you finish your 4 years, we'll give you El Rufai as your deputy. When you finish your 4 years, you go back to Otuekpo, or what did you say? You go, so 4 years, and then we will do another 8 years, another Fulani man. Do you agree, Jonathan?
That is a possibility.
Jonathan says, you know what he says? I agree. Okay, sign here. So he signed. Okay, we'll get back to you. If you change your mind, Jonathan, we will rubbish you that you've collected bribe from here. Useless Jonathan Ebele. The man has made a reputation for himself. Instead of him to be using the reputation to become something greater. Go and look at Barack Obama in America. Anywhere he goes and open his mouth, $1 million, follow him. Where he wants to be the APC president. It will be nice that they give him the ticket. Let him come and face Peter Obi. And we will know all the atrocities of Jonathan government. We will also open it as a reminder. So, finally, I have become a crusader of Peter Obi, who called me into it. It is the Holy Spirit who said Nigeria must change. Appointed me a change agent. I stand with Peter Obi, and the Holy Spirit will judge us all. If we fail to follow this new path, we will all die. If Peter Obi fail, we will all perish. It is that simple. There is only one choice, and that choice is Peter Obi. Simple. Some people have been criticizing me that what I've written here is too high-handed. I am listening to the Spirit. Everything I wrote in that open letter was dictated to me after a 3 a.m. daily prayer, and I wrote it down. I don't care. Nigeria must be better. We must change Nigeria. Do I want anything? I don't want nothing. I have enough money that will last me a lifetime. Thank you very much.